I got caught up in the forest.
Nithyananda, everybody, and welcome to episode 1, season 1 of my YouTube series for this year. I have here a great friend of mine and also a brother, Shri Nithya Rajananda Maharaj. And he today will be explaining what the video was titled today, which is Finding Out Anything You Want from the Cosmic Archives. Care to explain?
So, Kala-Bhairava is a lord of time and space. Kala-Bhairava is a form of Sadashiva, who is a very ferocious form, who stands and is pleased by the integrity and you maintain the words you keep for yourself and the words you tell others. And he holds in his hands, he's the lord of time itself. So since he's the lord of time, he knows what all was, what all is, and what all will be. And he holds those records of these events, of what happened, what all is happening, and what all will be happening. These records are known as the Akashic Records, and access to these records is given through initiation. So the Balasans of the Nithyananda Gurukul are initiated by Paramahamsa Nithyananda, who is of course Kala-Bhairava himself, and who can directly download and give any information to anybody, as he is Kala-Bhairava, has direct access to those records. So in the same way, the Balasans of the Nithyananda Gurukul, through the process of the ritual, they also can sit and answer anybody's question related to their past, present, or future. And this is a very beneficial thing for the modern time, to give clarity to people who are seeking answers for questions that nobody else will be able to give direct answers to. Nobody will ever be able to give a direct answer like Kala-Bhairava, exactly what you should do. The only thing you may get is from yourself, a little bit of self-doubt, but that can be completed if you just understand that you are getting information from the cosmos itself, from the person who holds the records in their hands. So you are being told your reality, your future. So as Kala-Bhairava stands for integrity, when you ask anything, it is the best thing for you is to be integrated with what he says, because that is going to give you exactly what you want, more than you know it.
Yes, and also what you need. He always knows what's best for you. He's very ferocious, but also a compassionate God.
Yes.
Real quick, my experience before we go, because what I have coming up next for you guys in a few minutes, or in a few seconds if anything, is 2 interviews of personal experiences of Akashic Records, Akashic Reading. So quickly, my experience, I remember one of my most favorite times I spoke to Kala-Bhairava. I asked him my past life. One of my past lives, about 7 lives ago, I was the greatest power manifester with my sister. And he told me that when it was time to leave, we decided to have an unlimited connection. And in this life, we have met about 7 lives later, we have met in this life. So really, the things that you can find out is really amazing. And you guys, I know for whoever is new to this and hearing about this for the first time, or hearing about Paramahamsa Nithyananda, or even Kala-Bhairava, or even Akashic Records, I'm pretty sure many of you seekers have heard of the Akashic Records, but never knew how to access it, or never knew who has access to it. You just knew what it was and what the definition was. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoy the 2 interviews that's coming up next, and there will be more videos coming out. I will make sure that it's weekly and eventually every day. Nithyanandam.
Nithyanandam, everybody. Sanatana, or the son of Shiva, is here again. And today, we're going to be talking about Kala-Bhairava and Akashic Readings. Now, when I first came here, I didn't know who Kala-Bhairava was. I knew really nothing about the Akashic Records, except that it's this cosmic storage place where all information on past, present, and future is stored. So when I came here and I learned that the Gurukul kids are initiated in this, I had to see for myself. I had to go and ask some questions to learn more about myself and where I'm going in life. Now, with me, I'm an old soul. I've been around for a while. So I asked them, how many past lives do I have? And the answer I got was really interesting. I was told by Kala-Bhairava I have 1,139 past lives. I existed on Mars before Earth life began. I was in ancient Lemuria. I was in ancient Kemet or Egypt. I have literally lived throughout the history of mankind. So learning that was pretty powerful, and also it made sense of a lot of things. Some of the things that I've struggled with in life, some of the things that I've questioned, I was able to ask Kala-Chakra about these things and get answers to those questions. So yeah, guys, I highly recommend do Akashic Readings. You will learn a tremendous amount about yourself. And understanding your past lives will help you understand this life even more. And we have a cool car coming up. Oh, Volkswagen. But yeah, let's keep this parade going. Now, when it comes to the Akashic Records, keep in mind, guys, all information, past, present, future, not just about human life, but also plant, animal, insect life, and also extraterrestrial life is out there. You can learn anything about cures, yourself, the universe, cosmic intelligence itself. Truly, there are no limits to what you can learn from the Akashic Readings. And I can tell you, it is worth it. No matter what your question is, Kala-Chakra can answer you. There is nothing you can ask that he does not have a solution or answer for. So, I guess with that being said, now, I've talked about the Akashic Readings, I've talked about why you should have an Akashic Reading, but who is Kala-Chakra? Kala-Chakra is the Lord of Time. He is the guardian of it. He is also the guardian of the gates of our Abidity Ashram. He's a powerful force, and anything coming and going has to deal with him first. He is great at cleansing and burning out all incompletions. So yeah, guys, he is the one to talk to. Now, when you're doing these Akashic Readings, the answers, they come to you in golden Sanskrit letters. So yeah, guys, Sanskrit is a very powerful language. Truly, it holds many keys to life in this universe. But yeah, if you have any more questions about Kala-Chakra, the Akashic Readings, or me, feel free to ask.
Nithyananda, everybody. My name is Sri Nithyananda, and I've had an incredible experience with Akashic Readings, and it's something I recommend for everybody for a few different reasons. The very first time I got an Akashic Reading, it was actually done by Swamiji during Inner Awakening. And when I asked the question, I came from a space of I just wanted to enrich the world. And so I rather than asking a question, I said, please bless all of humanity to become enlightened. And I was actually shocked with the response. He basically called me a fool and said, I will decide who becomes enlightened and who doesn't. And this really gave me like a wide opening experience that Kala-Chakra is very integrated to your awakening. But at the same time, karma is very real and everybody's path is completely different. So what I learned from that was something incredible. Not that everything is just peace and love. There's very much a response in life by Kala-Chakra, or a responsibility of Kala-Chakra that he's fulfilling through these Akashic Readings. And the answers you're gonna get are very raw and very real. And every answer I've ever seen is so to the point and so perfect in so many different ways. Another question I asked one time was, I've seen this asked a lot, is what was I in a past life? And when I asked the question, the answer was given to me that I was a yoga instructor to many in the time of Meenakshi. And what this was for me was an incredible insight, because it really made me realize that, oh wow, like, yeah, everything that I've done in my life so far to this point has really led me to where I'm about to go, to re-fulfilling this past life that I had. And I feel like I had all these skills and I had all these innate talents within me that, yeah, it would make sense that I was, I had that in my past life. And so it was a cool experience for me to have. The third experience that I've had is I was very much contemplating whether I should go the path of sannyas or become a husband, live the path of grihastha. And so I asked Kala-Chakra, is my desire to be with this one woman. Is it affecting my path to enlightenment? And the answer was given to me to go to the banyan tree and meditate. And so I went to the banyan tree, and when I got there, there was only one person at the tree, and it was the one person I had in mind that I was thinking about marrying. And she was also told the exact same thing, to go to the banyan tree 5 minutes before me, without me knowing, and we had completely different readings. And it was just such an auspicious moment where literally we were set up by the cosmos, by Kala-Chakra. And it was an incredible way for me to discover, you know, what the purpose of my life and really hone into what my path was. And it was a really, it was just so helpful because I was extremely doubting, I was very doubtful, going back and forth between what I wanted to do with my life. And so if you want a truth, if you want to know something deeper about who you were in a past life or what your future might be, or if you want support getting to a certain program of Swamiji's, Akashic Readings is an incredible way to give you the answer in a unique yet personable way that is just right for you. Every question I've ever seen, every answer I've ever seen is exactly what you need to hear in the exact moment. And I highly recommend this to anybody out there. If you're watching this, that means the divine is showering you. You have an incredible opportunity to get a free Akashic reading, and do not miss out on that opportunity. So I highly recommend that. Hope you guys enjoy the content or enjoy this video. Take care and be blissful. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda, everybody. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video and the interviews, and I'll be putting the link down below for you guys to be able to experience Akashic Readings and to also experience Darshan of Kala-Chakra. So please do not hesitate. Please just jump in. Even, it doesn't matter what you're thinking, just do it. Just do it. Do it, and you'll see for yourself of how amazing Akashic Readings are. Alright guys, so in my next video, I'll see you guys then. Nithyananda.